This is a true story of a failed Disney park. July 17th, 1955. Walter Elias Disney opens an amusement park by the name of Disneyland. You may have heard of it. October 5th, 1955. Roughly 3 months later, the Disneyland Hotel was opened. By Jack Rather. Walt Disney, not being able to afford a hotel, turned to his millionaire friend and entrepreneur for assistance. You know, that guy Jack Rather. A few years later, Disney tries to buy the Disneyland Hotel. Jack Rather declines. Fast forward to December 15th, 1966. Walt Disney dies of lung cancer. He was a heavy smoker. Fast forward to November 12th, 1984. Almost 20 years later, Jack Rather takes an eternal dirt nap. This event gives the Disney Corporation the opportunity to purchase and take full control over the Disney Hotel. Disney Corporation, winning, gains an extra life. In 1988, buying out the whole Rather Corporation after Bonita Granville, Rather's widow, passed away. With the full purchase of the Rather Company, Disney obtained the Lone Ranger and Lassie TV shows. Along with that came a lease that gave him full control over the Spruce Goose, the London Village shops, and the Queen Mary. All of these being located in Long Beach, California. Early 1980s, before Jack Rather passed away. He had planned to start a big development in the port of Long Beach around the Queen Mary, opening several shopping centers and hotels with many other amenities. He had the deed to develop on 236 acres of land with total freedom. But most of that land was underwater. Literally. 1988. After Disney purchased the Jack Rather Corporation for over $85 million, they took over the deed and had total freedom of developing whatever they wanted. Shortly thereafter, a plan to construct a new Disney park went into action. Leading to the plans to develop Port Disney. The construction of the park was to have 2 phases. Phase 1 was to start in 1995 and open in the year 2000. Phase 2 was an expansion which would start in 2007 and open in 2010. It would require a lot of landfill. It was going to feature a cruise ship port, retail entertainment hotel area, and marina, and the main attraction, which was a marina-themed amusement park known as Disney Sea California. It was the most ambitious Disney park to date. It was planned to have giant 2-story complex bubbles called oceanariums. They were going to depict the ocean environment. There was going to be multiple attractions, including thrill rides and treasure hunting, just to name a few. With the Disney plans fully greenlit by Long Beach, Disney's next step was to send every Long Beach resident a pamphlet about the future park. At this point, Disney's plan for a new park was looking pretty good. So what happened? Why did it fail? So what turned the table on Port Disney? First, representatives from neighborhood associations and business objected to the idea because of the added traffic the park would bring to Long Beach. Plus, activists were not happy about the landfill. It required 250 acres of ocean. Plus, the city would have to accommodate for the extra traffic the park would bring. The amount of money it would cost for the modification and infrastructure would be over $800 million. Although Disney said it would help out with these issues, the cost and the trouble just seemed to outweigh everything else. Also, on Disneyland's side, it just didn't make sense to have another Disney park so close to Disneyland. Anaheim, after all, is only 20 minutes away. On top of that, Euro Disney was pretty unpopular. At the moment, it was draining the Disney company's wallet. With the growing cost and the pushback from the locals, the idea was starting to look more and more undesirable. Ultimately, the idea was abandoned. At the end of the day, it wasn't a complete loss for Disney. Disney decided to put all its efforts into building Disney California Adventure Park, right next door to Disney in Anaheim, California. So this is it. This is where Port Disney was going to open, right here. So the purpose of this part of the video is just to show you where Port Disney was going to it's going to be constructed here. Now, if we're looking at this map right here, if you can look there, you can see the little red kind of oval thing there, right by a big massive land. That's the Queen Mary, so that would be that would be the Queen Mary right there. And over to the right of it, that's right there, the big orange marking area there, that would have been Disney Sea, and that was going to be the main attraction here. So Disney Sea would have been, so here's the Queen Mary. Disney Sea, the big orange mass there, would have been on the other side of this dome right here, just to the right of the Queen Mary. Looks like it would have been the Port Hotel. So the Port Hotel would have been right over here. And if you can look over here to the left of the Queen Mary, that would have been the Canal Hotel. So there was going to be several hotels down here, and the Canal Hotel was going to be right there. So standing right here at the water's edge, if you turn around right here, that is the dome where the Spruce Goose used to be, right there. Over here is the this is a cruise ship right there. That's the cruise ship as right now. Sorry?
You need to go over there.
Where?
Right here.
So anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. So what we're gonna do here is look at it from here. Like I said, that is a Spruce Goose right there. Let's look at the map. Okay, the map is there we go. So that's the big orange land right there. Now that was going to be the landfill, and that was going to be all up in this area right here. So this is the area where they were going to take over 200 plus acres of ocean, and that was the big pushback. This right here though was going to be Disney Sea. This was all going to be Disney Sea right in here. Now standing on Pier Port Landing, across the way from the Queen Mary, there's the Queen Mary right there, and the cruise ship right there. And let's go over this. Now this would also been part of Port Disney. So over here would have all been part of Port Disney. Moving on over there would have been a few more hotels for Port Disney, and probably some kind of ferry to get across here to the main attraction over here. This would have been that hotel. Canal Hotel would have been right here. Moving on over, this would have, let's see, let's look at this. That would have been Canal Hotel. Moving over here would have been, there's the Queen Mary, and just right by the Queen Mary on the other side would have been the Port Hotel. And then over here would have been that big landfill. Right in here would have been a big landfill going all the way out. Over 200 acres. Pretty crazy. Thank you for joining me. This video took me a very long time to make with all the animation that I put into this. It was a tough video to get out. This is the longest and most involved video I think I have ever done. So please hit that like button. If there's anything you can do for a small channel, it's just hit that like button and watch the whole video. And also, if you haven't, please subscribe. And also, if you want to see more stuff from me, check this video out over here. I believe you're gonna like that video as well. Guys, have a great day, and I'll see you over there.